There's also plenty of movement activity in the transfer market with that first bonus transfer window closing on Tuesday. Mark McAdam is back, and we've got some new news regarding a potential incoming for Arsenal.
Yeah, huge news for Arsenal fans.
In one of the most sensational moves of the 2025 summer transfer window, Arsenal Football Club have officially completed the signing of Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace. The £65 million transfer, potentially rising to £70 million with performance-based add-ons, has not only made headlines across the football world but has also given the Gunners faithful a reason to believe that their club is finally assembling a squad capable of sustained domestic and European dominance. The story of Eberechi Eze's transfer to Arsenal is one that has been months in the making. Rumours linking Eze to North London began surfacing in early 2025, when reports suggested that Mikel Arteta had personally identified the Crystal Palace midfielder as a top priority. According to sources close to the club, Arsenal's scouting department had been tracking Eze for over 2 seasons. His form during the 2024-25 campaign, in which he scored 11 goals and provided 9 assists, convinced the club hierarchy that he was ready for the next step. Arsenal's pursuit was not without competition. Manchester City, Liverpool, and even Bayern Munich were reportedly interested, but it was Arsenal's project, under the vision of Arteta and Edu, that ultimately swayed the England international. Negotiations between Arsenal and Crystal Palace were intense. Palace were reluctant to let go of their star man, having already lost Wilfried Zaha in previous seasons. Eze had a release clause rumoured to be in the region of £70 million, but Arsenal were keen to negotiate a slightly lower fee with structured add-ons. Edu Gasper, Arsenal's technical director, led the negotiations. Sources indicate that a structured deal was agreed, an initial fee of £65 million, with £5 million based on appearances, Champions League qualification, and performance metrics. Crystal Palace retain a 10% sell-on clause. Eze reportedly completed his medical at Arsenal's London Colney training base on August 4, with the club making the official announcement on August 6. 2025. Born on June 29, 1998, in Greenwich, southeast London, Eberechi Eze has had a remarkable journey to the top. Rejected by Arsenal at the age of 13, Eze's rise to Premier League stardom is a story of perseverance, belief, and raw talent. After stints in youth academies of Arsenal, Fulham, Reading, and Millwall, Eze finally found his feet at Queen's Park Rangers QPR. It was at QPR where he truly blossomed, making 104 appearances and scoring 20 goals between 2016 and 2020. In August 2020, Crystal Palace signed him for £17 million. Since then, he has become one of the most electrifying players in the Premier League, known for his dribbling, flair, creativity, and composure. So how does Eze fit into Mikel Arteta's tactical system? Arsenal's current setup is a fluid 4-3-3, with a creative midfielder operating ahead of a double pivot, or occasionally a 4-2-3-1 with an attacking midfielder pulling the strings. Here are several key tactical roles Eze could fill: as an attacking midfielder, number 10 role, playing behind the striker, as a left-sided midfielder in a 4-3-3, acting as a progressive carrier and passer, as a wide left forward, drifting wide and cutting in, or even as a false 9 in experimental systems. Given his technical ability, Arteta could experiment with Eze in a variety of roles. With Champions League football on the horizon and the need for squad rotation, Eze gives Arsenal a player who can change games from the bench or dominate from the start. His dribbling ability, vision, and composure under pressure are exactly what Arsenal have sometimes lacked in crunch moments, especially against low blocks. Looking at the statistics from the 2024-25 season, Eze scored 11 goals and provided 9 assists. He created 62 chances, completed 89 dribbles, and had a pass accuracy of 87.2%. He covered 305 kilometers over the course of the season. Compared to Martin Ødegaard, Eze ranked similarly in goal involvement but had a higher dribble success rate and created more chances per 90 minutes. This statistical profile is a clear indicator of his potential impact in Arsenal's attack. The addition of Eze brings healthy competition and squad depth. Players such as Martin Ødegaard, Kai Havertz, Emile Smith-Rowe, and Fabio Vieira may face increased competition for minutes. Gabriel Martinelli may also rotate more often. However, this signing is a message: Arsenal are no longer satisfied with simply finishing in the top 4. They want trophies. By signing Eze, Arsenal have made a powerful statement to the rest of Europe. The message is clear: the Gunners are building a team not just to compete, but to dominate. The Eze signing signals a shift from rebuilding to fine-tuning. Arteta now has at his disposal a versatile squad capable of adapting to multiple formations, playing high-possession football, and breaking down stubborn defenses, something they struggled with in previous campaigns. One of the most beautiful subplots of this transfer is the emotional element. Eze was once part of Arsenal's youth system. Rejected at 13, his dream of playing for the club never faded. Speaking in his unveiling interview, Eze said, "I've always had a special connection with Arsenal. To come back here now, as a professional and sign for this club, it feels like destiny." This kind of story resonates deeply with fans and adds an emotional connection to the transfer that goes beyond tactics and statistics. Social media exploded the moment Arsenal confirmed the signing. Hashtags like "Welcome Eze," "Eze is red," and "Arteta Masterclass" trended within minutes. Fans said things like, "Eze and Ødegaard in the same team inject it. And we just signed magic. Pure magic." The Emirates Stadium is expected to see a surge in shirt sales with Eze 10 or Eze 8 once his squad number is confirmed. With this addition, Arsenal's squad looks as strong as Manchester City's, at least on paper, with key players like Saka, Ødegaard, Rice, Saliba, and now Eze. Arteta has a core group of young, technically gifted, and hungry players ready to conquer England and Europe. Arsenal's likely starting 11 could include Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Rice, Ødegaard, Eze, Saka, Jesus, and Martinelli. This is a lineup built for domination: fast, technical, press-resistant, and lethal. Experts such as Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, and Ian Wright have praised the signing, calling Eze a game-changer. Neville said, "This is the kind of transfer that could define a season. Eze is an elite-level baller." Carragher noted that Eze gives Arsenal a unique threat in games where they need someone to beat a man or unlock defenses. Ian Wright was visibly emotional, stating that seeing a South London boy like Eze return to Arsenal was a dream come true. This might not be the end of Arsenal's summer activity. Rumors suggest that a backup striker and a right-back are still on the club's radar. However, the Eze deal is likely to be remembered as the marquee signing of the summer, a transformative acquisition that could change the entire trajectory of the club's future. As Arsenal prepares for the upcoming season, the excitement is palpable. Pre-season performances already show signs of Eze settling into the squad. With Champions League football back at the Emirates, the club and its fans are dreaming bigger than ever. Eze's arrival could be the catalyst that turns those dreams into reality. Arsenal are aiming high, and with Eze in red and white, they may finally have the star quality and depth needed to reach the summit of English and European football. The Gunners are ready, and Eze is the latest piece of a puzzle that Arteta has been carefully constructing over the last 4 years. In conclusion, the acquisition of Eberechi Eze is more than a transfer, it is a statement of ambition, a story of redemption, and a blueprint for the future. It reaffirms Arsenal's status as a club reborn, fueled by young, fearless talent and guided by a clear, visionary manager in Mikel Arteta. With Eze now a gunner, the stage is set for what could be one of the most thrilling chapters in Arsenal's illustrious history. The future is red. The future is Eze.